good people. I apologize for the noise, but our girl been blowing him. The fan been on because I got this heavy load. I finally got on the road here right at 4 o'clock. I've been sitting at just east of Augusta in Georgia for the last 20 hours. And yeah, I should have put a video out, didn't I? Was just sitting there. As soon as I thought to put one out, or edit one rather, alright, I finally get my permit. Yeah, I've been waiting on the permit because I think I told y'all last night, all the moving around I had to do, had done. They said forget it, just had to give me another permit. I couldn't get into what they had me in. So, but that was a lesson learned. Next time, you know, if they put a permit like that on me, I go ahead and try to configure it first. Because they were just trying to get me out of there, and then I need to make sure they got my right numbers. But I'm going to get as far as I can in South Carolina. And I know I'll make it to 95, again, north on 95. Try to get into North Carolina as best I can. Yeah. But other than that, alright, just I don't know, sitting around on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and just sitting around looking at stuff and didn't even think about editing the video. I got plenty to do. I guess I was on the end, ready to go. But anyway, I'll get back with you all a little later on. Not much going on out here in South Kakalaki. Nothing but the engine roaring and the fan roaring at me. I'll holler at y'all later. Alright there, YouTube. Be a short video today. After my long wait of 20 hours on that permit, I had an interesting 2.5 hour ride. Well, really, I take that back. One really interesting. It was actually like my Uncle Eugene. Anyway, got that Jones blood is serious. Anyway, I think I was telling you all about my permit, how I had to wait on them to change it up and all that kind of stuff, and come to find out they really didn't change it. It still kept my inner bridge at 29 and my height at 14.5, which was correct. That's correct. It was just an inner bridge thing or whatever, and when they put it in or called in to ask for a favor, the guy didn't amend it. But the customer is under a lot of pressure, which in turn try to put us under pressure. Y'all excuse me, I am laying down here in my little box. That's the rear window. I need to clean that off right there. I used to have my phone sitting there on a little thing. But anyway, that was right at 4 o'clock when they called me and said, "Hey, your permit ready, hit the road." Well, South Carolina is one of the few states that requires you to have paper in hand, or the permit on paper and signed. And I looked on an app called Trucker's Path, and it said that the weigh station was closed, so I really didn't worry about it. And most South Carolina weigh stations are closed. I didn't think much of it, so you know where this is going. Let me sit up here. Uh-oh, my bad. Shoot, I guess I cut that out. I don't know, whatever. And yeah, I'm riding, I'm trucking, I'm doing my little 65 mile an hour, and the weigh station went like 38 miles from where I was. So I'm rolling, and I checked the app again. Weigh station closed. I get up on that weigh station and it's open. Basically, I pulled over right
at the weigh station open sign. I pulled right over because I had to print that permit off. And I have a printer in my truck, and I use Wi-Fi Direct and all that kind of stuff. So didn't take but maybe 2-3 minutes, but I had to reach back, get it out the because I keep it in the box that it came in, get it out of that, and then put the paper in it. Get it set up, put the app up, put the permit up, print, and all that. Well, that took about 3-4 minutes probably or whatever. So I just stuck my printer back here on the bed or whatever, so kind of secure it because I just didn't want to take too much more time in trying to get that taken care of. Well, I get ready to pull off, and lo and behold, I hear on the radio, "Hey, driver, what you doing? The scale closed." Like what? Like, cause I could see up the road that people were going into the scale, but it's a small scale. It's I-20 eastbound. I guess it's about 38-40 miles inside of South Carolina, and but it's a little bit of one, and so it backs up quickly. So I pull out, get on the road or whatever, and I went over there. I said, "Y'all sure the station closed?" And it was open, but it just the closed sign just came up. See ya. I scooted right by it because I just didn't want the hassle of the coulda, woulda, shoulda. My weights were correct and all that. It's just my inner bridge on paper was not correct, and I didn't want to delay that load anymore. Technically, I was wrong, but we made it through, and after that, everything else is pretty much smooth sailing from there. Whew, I got to look cool. I got the truck off right now. I'm trying to run the truck less as possible, fuel and less wear and tear on the actual engine. But yeah. Well, other than that, that was about it. Like, I'm at a pilot. And I've noticed more and more here lately that I'm going to some of the same truck stops. And I want to go to more mom and pop truck stops. I just don't trust them because of I don't know how to say it without being. I don't trust too many places that I go, especially with the climate of America right now. And I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is. I have to protect me, and so certain places I don't go. And if I'm not there by the daytime or by the end of the day, I'm going to a known place at night. Well, with the oversized loads, like I told you before, I have to get in before sunset because first of all, I have to be off the road, and second, it's easier for me to find a parking spot for me to get these big loads into sometimes. But this load here is not wide, it's tall, but it's heavy. So I need to have an easy spot to get into because I don't want to put too much stress on the trailer and the truck for that matter. And that was the other thing that happened to me today. Because my setup is compressed, and what I mean by that is, I think I showed you all yesterday where I had the problems I had with the trying to move my weight around. Well, because my fifth wheel is pushed just over my middle axle, which is my front drive axle, that places the back of my truck closer to the trailer, and up under that trailer, what do you call it? What a kingpin is, it's level, but then it starts to angle down. Where I was trying to back into a spot, and the pitch of the parking lot changed on me, which made my load kind of shift a little bit, which made that angle a whole lot closer to the ramps on the frame of the truck. And all I heard was boom. Stopped the truck, got out and looked, and I realized the metal on from the frame of the trailer and the metal on the frame of the truck they met each other. For lack of a better phrase, they met or whatever, and then as it slid off, the load popped or whatever and kind of shook the truck. So I had to lower my airbags so I can get the frame of the truck away from the frame of the trailer and just pull back out, because I did have to back in at an angle. And normally I got, like you all I've told you all before, I try to, when I have heavy loads, I always try to back as straight as possible. But I did have a little bit of an angle, and then when the pitch of the road changed, that caused that interference there, or the meeting of the metal. But other than that, that's all I had. You know, I sat here and I watched another guy from TNC. He was training another guy, and you know, I talked to him about backing or whatever, try to give him some encouraging things. He's backing a spread axle trailer, and a spread axle trailer is one of the hardest things to back, especially when it's loaded. It is one of the hardest trailers to back. And I was trying to encourage him, let him know that if he learns how to back that thing, he can pretty much back anything. But you know, it's other than that, that was it. You know, just trying to edit some videos today or whatever, and I need to shave a little bit there, trim. Other than that, that's about it. I will get to my destination tomorrow about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm leave here at 6:30. I got about 2.5 hours to go. So yeah, I should get there about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and get that unloaded and see where we go from there. But other than that, good people, like I said, I'm back here in my little box, my little 3-4 foot by, I'm saying 5 by 7, 8 feet box. Ain't much to it back here, but you all be good. I'm gonna get me some shut eye here. It's about, I think it's almost 11 o'clock. Oops, sorry. Yeah, 11 o'clock. Get up at 5:30. Sorry about that. And go from there. I'm probably not even gonna really edit this thing. I'm gonna let it go as is. But y'all be good. Continue to encourage one another. Encourage yourself first, then encourage one another. As always, be the light. G put out.